Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my monthly look at Zinio on the iPad. Now, I'm a big fan of Zinio. I do all of my reading of magazines on the iPad now, and every month I'm bringing you a different selection of magazines. This month it's men only. We've got the likes of Men's Fitness, Mountain Bike Rider, but the obvious draw in this category is to the likes of Front. We've also got Nuts magazine, we've got Maxim, and you can even go even further and get the likes of Penthouse, which is obviously categorised as a pornographic magazine. Now, something that I found interesting during this sort of test through looking through this sort of category is the publication Penthouse does not come across onto the iPad. If I just move my camera very quickly for you and show my computer screen, there is the Penthouse subscription. You can actually view that magazine on your computer, but you cannot view it on your iPad, which I found very strange, but I suppose Apple do have these restrictions still in place. So certainly for viewing a sort of more pornographic publication, you cannot view it on the iPad. Now, we have got a couple of magazines here which I will show you. We've got the likes of Front. The picture is a little bit racy, so I'm going to skip past that quite quickly. I don't want to get YouTube annoyed about the content at all. But this particular magazine is a good mix of articles, fashion, writing, some quite sort of risky articles as well. Can't really show you this page here, so I'm going to have to sort of cover that up with the bottom part of my hand, and then we go across. This is the sort of presentation you're going to get in the magazine, and it's what I would call sort of not trash articles, but just very, very short snippets of information just for your entertainment value, really. Let's go back to what is really going to be my pick of the month for the men only section, and that is the likes of Maxim. It's a very good mix of nice sort of hot women to look at, and a mix of technology in there too, and we've also got some really good articles to read in the mix. Now, if I get my menu up at the bottom here, we can scroll through the menu. You can see some of the nice sort of eye candy we've got to look at, and from this page actually we can access the selection that they've made for gadgets, which is this one here. They've actually called it Geargasm, and this is a really good actual selection of tech. The 10 Commandments of tablets, really entertaining read. Then we've got some information on cameras, and if we go to the next page, we've got some information on mobile phones. So very, very entertaining read. We can go on to the next page as well. This has got some bits and pieces about sort of laptops. This is the Motorola Atrix they've actually featured in here, and the list goes on. We've also got an article here about drugs, so a real mix of articles and pictures for you to look at, and it was this sort of mix I really liked in Maxim. Obviously we've got the sort of rather racy pictures as well, but well worth a read. Very, very good magazine to get if you're into this sort of writing. Let's just go on to this page here. Now, here we've got a selection of outdoor sort of gadgets, so that's really good. And then we've obviously got the babe with the gadget. So Maxim, my pick of the month from the men only section. As I mentioned at the beginning of this review, we've got the likes of Front, we've got Nuts magazine, Mountain Bike Rider, Men's Fitness, and also you can obviously get the likes of Penthouse as well, albeit that won't be available for you to read on your iPad. So check out their selection of magazines. This is zinio.com. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next month with another selection of magazines from Zinio.
This video is sponsored by mymemory.co.uk. For great prices, free UK delivery and reliable customer support, visit mymemory.co.uk.